let's do a sew-in. So I'm starting off with, ooh, jump scare. Starting off with freshly washed, deep conditioned, trimmed hair. I'm going to be using the ISEE Mongolian Curly hair that I got from Amazon. I love this hair, y'all. For it to be like affordable hair, it's really high quality. So I'm using that today. I've been brainstorming all week on where I want my part to be, side versus middle. And I think I'm gonna do a middle part. I think middle part is where we're gonna be. So let me finish taking this out and I'll come back when it's time to braid it up. I'm trying a net for the first time today. I normally do my braid down with Kankalon hair, but I don't have any today, so I want to try these weaving nets that I have instead to see if that'll give me some stability without having to go to the hair store to buy more braiding hair to braid in. And for leave out, I want very minimal, little to none on both sides. So I'm just gonna part this. Okay, so I settled on my leave out and I just twisted that part up. I'm also gonna leave some out on my sides and a little bit in the back too. So let's part that off next. I really don't want a lot of leave out to deal with, but just a little something to where I can pull it back if I want to, or like if the wind blows, you don't see no tracks, you know? Okay, I think that's good. I'm just gonna clip this back and twist that up as well. And now for this side, let's try to mirror that. I'm so excited to finally be doing my hair. I've been putting this off for so long. Like, I want my hair done, I just didn't want to do it. Okay, boom. Now I'm gonna part out a little bit in the back. I don't want a whole lot, just enough to where I can do like a little claw clip moment and you can't see my tracks. Okay, so now I have all my leave out twisted up and out the way. And now I'm gonna do my braid down. Now the nice thing about doing the net, your braids don't have to be perfect because the net pretty much covers the braids and you can just attach your tracks to the net wherever your braids are like sloppy or not great. So if you're a beginner and you're not really like the best braider, a net is perfect because your braids don't have to be perfect because the net will pretty much cover the braids and you can attach your track to the net. I'm going to do a kind of smaller perimeter braid at the top of my head and then just do the rest of my braids kind of straight back from there. Just do your best on this part. It really doesn't even matter. As long as you have something to attach your net to. You'll be good, girl. I like to do, for my perimeter, 2 braids straight back and then have them kind of cross back into the braids going all the way back, if that makes sense. Probably not. Just watch.
I would like to get to know if I could be the kind of girl that you could be down for. 'Cause when I look at you, I feel something tell me that you're the kind of guy that I should make a move on. And if I don't let you know, then I won't be for real. I could be wrong, but I feel like something could be going on. The more I see you, the more that it becomes so true. There ain't no other for me, it's only you. I wanna love you with
braids here done. Now I'm just gonna braid the rest of my hair straight back and into each other, and then we'll put it on our net from there.
I know anybody's gonna be lonely without the reason they got someone to care for. Maybe don't you need to show that you cry. If that's a fact, then I'll be more than you ever could dream of. If all you need is good time and I got plenty of, I better get all my love and take it home, baby. I wanna stay by your side, be very cool with you, and let you know everything.
Okay, so now I'm taking one of those anchor braids that I made earlier, and I'm gonna braid it into one of the braids going straight back. So I'm just gonna unravel a little bit so that I can continue braiding, but just kind of pick up on the next braid. That's how we get everything incorporated nice and seamlessly.
I wanna be down, I wanna be down, I wanna be down with you.
We're doing pretty good. We got half of our hair braided up. I think we're doing pretty good. Now I have the other half to do. Y'all, I'm finally done braiding this hair down. It might look a little rough, but it is done. Braiding this hair down. This is the back. Now I'm just gonna use some of these Maelle Rosemary Mint Drops to oil my scalp before we put on the net. Just because we don't want no dry scalp, child. Okay. Oof, feels so good. I have this friend who sells this really nice hair growth oil that I usually use, but I'm out of that, so we're gonna use this one today. Scalp is oiled, and now we're gonna put on our nets. So this is the weaving net that I'm using, just a random one I got from the hair store. So we're about to put it on now. Okay, so before I put on my net, I'm gonna go ahead and braid down my little hanging braid that I had left from my braid down. And sewing this down doesn't have to be super perfect again, because the net will reinforce it further. Now, a few pro tips. Child, I ain't a professional. But I guess non-pro tips, I don't know. Whenever you're doing your sew-ins, make sure whenever you're sewing on the braid. Do not sew to your scalp. You don't want to, one, stab yourself, or two, you know, damage a hair follicle. You always want to sew to a piece of hair or the net in our case today. We are sewn down. Time to add the net. Now, applying the net is weird. Let's just get in front of that. It's weird. It's strange. But just do your best, girl. The point is to have it cover the entirety of your braid down portion. So if you can get as much of that stuff covered, you're doing great. Just do your best. And then we'll cut off the excess once the net is applied. With what you go, I wanna be down. I wanna be down with you. No matter time, I'm feeling like it. I wanna be down. Okay, so we got the first bundle in. I'm going to go in with my next bundle, and I am going to double track this one because I want a little bit more volume at the top of my head. So yeah, let's do it. And I do want my hair to kind of fall into my face a little bit. So for this piece, I'm going to sew it kind of along this braid so that it can fall more into my face, if that makes sense. And then around that way. Okay, let's do it.
I know anybody's gonna be lonely without the reason they got someone to care for. Maybe don't you need to show that you cry. If that's a fact, then I'll be more than you ever could dream of. If all you need is good time and I got plenty of, I better get all my love and take it all, baby. I wanna stay by your side, be very cool with you, and let you know everything will be alright. Yeah, I wanna be down, I wanna be down, I wanna be down with you. No matter the time, I wanna be down.
All right, y'all, I think we are finally done. I think it's cute. I feel like it could be a little bit thicker, but I think I like it overall. So I honestly will probably style it tomorrow. I'm about to go to bed tonight. I'm going to the gym in the morning, and then when I get back from the gym, I'll style my hair and my leave out and stuff. So okay, so sewing is done. I think we're done. I did go to bed last night, child. I just twisted my hair up last night, put it in my bonnet, woke up this morning. I went to the gym and then came back, showered, and now here we are. So now it's time to actually style our hair, define these curls. Okay, so for my weave, I'm actually going to use this, my leave-in conditioner, and then my Cantu Shea Butter Styling Gel to define the curls. These are a great mix. They help the hair kind of really be defined without being crunchy. So let's do that first. So I'm just gonna work in sections. So I'm gonna start with the back of my head. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but we just want a little definition. Flip this out the way. So got my water bottle. I'm going to wet the section. I just love this water bottle. Wet the hair. Work it through. And I have this little paddle brush that I use to run through the hair. Whoop. Then I'm gonna use my Mielle leave-in conditioner, just a little bit in the hands, maybe like about that much, and then just work it into the hair. And you can already kind of see the curls starting to pop. My phone ran out of storage, child. So let's do it again. I'm gonna get my neck section. Put this out the way. I'm gonna wet it. Work that water in. Tangle. Add in our Mielle leave-in conditioner to the section. And again, you can kind of already see the curls start popping a little bit. They're already more juicy, more defined. And then you just want to seal it. Last layer, our Cantu styling gel throughout the whole section. And boom. You're done. So there's that. So I'm gonna keep rolling through the rest of my head, and I'll check in with y'all once we're done.
She bout to fly me no hands, cat. She bout to take me no hands, cat. Nigga can't even see me on hands, cat. She bout to fly nigga hands, cat. She bout to fly me no way out of here. She bout to fly nigga can't even see me.
Okay, so we're almost done. So all of my sewing hair is defined. It's air dried a little bit. It's not fully dry, but I'm gonna go ahead and do my leave out. So I'm gonna take out my twists. So I'm gonna go ahead and part it down the middle. Middle part, or the middle part. So I'm gonna clip this side up, clip this back, and then we're just gonna wet it. Wet it with some water. And then you can use whatever moisturizer you want. I just have some of this Cantu on hand. So I'm gonna use this to moisturize my leave out. Work that into the section. And then this is my favorite detangler. This is like the best tool that I found to detangle my natural 4C hair. So I'm just gonna use that. And look at that, it just runs through like butter. It's crazy. All right, so we're detangled, we're moisturized. Now I'm gonna go in with this Gummy Professional styling wax. This stuff works really well. Now, when I first used it, I was not a big fan, but I have since learned how to use it to work for my hair, and y'all, it works so well for like, I wouldn't say like a full head wash and go. It might be a little bit too much for a full head wash and go, but for this leave out situation, perfection. Look at that. Like, it's already defining my hair, and my coils, as y'all saw earlier, are extremely tight normally. This stuff stretches my hair to where it matches this texture so well. I'm so impressed with it. So I'm just coating every single strand of mine with the Gummy Professional. And again, you can always add more water if you need to. I like to just shingle my pieces, and then they will curl up to match the texture perfectly.
Way out of here, too far to sky. Hermes ash for the dawn, my ash. Bitch so pretty, look better than Cassie. Puffin' on Zooters and she calling me daddy. Walking on shit, turn it up and not gas. Came out the gutter, they ain't never me this way.
Just gonna define my part. And then repeat it on the other side.
Security bag, got a bitch, I'm a beggar. Turning it up, got a make sure she good. Park a 2 mil in the middle of my hood. Taking the mud I made out of the sewer. Grow hard to sense me, whatever, I'm good. A lot of these niggas, they looking the same. They copy my lingo, they biting my chain. Championship, ain't just gon' empty shit. Bitch, breaking it to the look at the kid. Heard of the fountain, but making the Canada. Bro, get this money like they my religion. This could be a man, they're saying they vanity. Nigga, they try to compare whatever I did. Them that touched 100, this up the gig. That came out the jungle, they kidnapped the kid.
So it's the next morning, and to maintain my curls, I've just been using my satin bonnet from the Bonnet, and then I've been using my silk scarf from the Bonnet as well. So I just kind of tie my hair up in my silk scarf, and then I just put my bonnet on top. Okay, it's a little stiff. That's okay, we're gonna fix that now. Just a few more maintenance tips. So in the mornings, whenever I get up, I don't have to apply product every single day. Usually to my leave out, I'll apply product like one time after washing my leave out, and then if needed, kind of throughout the week. But most days, I really don't need to add much product to my leave out at all. And then for the actual weave, for the curly hair, I'll spray some water and then add a little bit of gel as needed, kind of like some more kind of crunchy pieces. But again, that's not really a lot of places either. So honestly, it's really easy to maintain. So yeah, beyond the first day of blending and things like that, I don't have to do too much. I do like to go in as well with my oil sheen. Just last little tip I have is that if your leave out is still not the perfect blend, here's my leave out after having some of the gummy styling wax on it. It's now dried. If I still feel like I need a little bit more blendage to my hair, I will take a piece of the weave and then kind of twist my leave out into it. Not like a very obvious twist, but kind of a light twist. And that way it pretty much melts right into the hair and you can't tell. So yeah, girl, this is it. We are done. Wow, so I am tired, but our hair is done. It looks so cute. I'm so proud of myself and I'm so happy with the results. It looks so natural. I feel like I can just get up and go with this. My hair is gonna be good for like another month or so. So I love that. I hope y'all love the video and I hope you try doing your own sew-in. It takes some practice, but you can definitely do it. Trust me. But yeah, thank y'all again for tuning in and I hope you liked the video. We'll see you in the next one. Bye. Peace.